Hi everyone, welcome back to Everyday Whiskey. I'm Mike.
And I'm Dan, and welcome back to you too, Mike. After I said you missed him last week, which under good circumstances though.
Yes, I had to miss last week due to some unforeseen family circumstances. Nothing like bad, but it is a little bit of a rough time for my family right now, so I might be in and out of episodes, but hopefully last week was the only one I missed, so we should all be good now.
But you're back this week, back here with a new episode, and this episode I think is going to be pretty funny, honestly. It's something different, like a little bit of a different type of episode. It's going to be less review and tutorial and demo, more so fun. This is just fun, period. Like, I'll give you some like technical notes here and there, but this is just for fun, honestly. So what we're doing today is a blindfolded taste test with Mike. We're doing 4 different scotches. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you which scotches we're doing because that defeats the purpose of the video. I'll hold up the scotches that Mike's trying while he's blindfolded. Present your blindfold.
It is a shirt, kind of. There we go.
Yeah, it's a shirt. Yeah, it's a shirt. But also, we are going to be introducing to you the Everyday Whiskey aging barrel. Actually says Everyday Whiskey. It's going to be called the King's Blend. Because basically, after every episode, every week, we're going to take whatever whiskey we've drank, and we're going to put it into the barrel here. On the season's finale, which we think will probably be about, I don't know, like 30 episodes or so.
Yeah, we're going to do quite a few episodes.
We're going to open this up after 3 months, and we're going to try out whatever blends in it. We're not doing this to be calculated. We're not doing this to be exact. We don't even know what it's going to taste like. It could taste like holy hell. And
yeah, it's probably going to be horrible. Yeah. Based on what's going in it.
Yeah, so, because we're going to have at least 8...
But that's the fun.
Yeah, that's the fun part. We're going to have like 8 different whiskeys going in it, from scotch to blended whiskey to bourbon to... We could possibly even have tequila and rum in this thing by the end of this series. Who knows? But,
there will be tequila in it.
To further ado, I'm going to bring in Chan's possible reward, or what could cause him some pain at the end of this. The Everyday Whiskey tasting paddle. Let me see if I can get this in frame. Alright, Mike, you're going to taste these whiskeys from your right to your left. After you...
I can smell them from here.
Yeah, so we've got a bunch of different...
Excuse me.
We have 2 different brands of scotch here from 2 different areas. Mike's had 2 of them, and he hasn't had 2 of them. Oh yeah, turn the numbers out. That's probably a good idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you can even read the numbers, but whatever. Probably. I can see them. So, yeah. So Mike, blindfold yourself.
Okay. I guess we should confirm. Am I throwing these all back or just tasting them?
No, you're just tasting these. These are not shots. Good. Don't do shots. Because
we gotta be safe.
At the end, you might have to do a shot if you don't get. So basically, if Mike doesn't get, hey Foley.
Ow.
Go on.
So basically, if Mike doesn't get all 4 of these correct, he's gonna have to take a punishment shot. And
I feel like we didn't think one thing through.
What?
I don't know where my hands are at.
I'm gonna hand them to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand them to you.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
So if anybody knows, this is Foley. He's probably gonna appear in a couple episodes and stand here maniacally behind me for no absolute reason.
Can you just literally put it in my hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in your hand. So here's the first one. And Mike, so you can say what you think it is, and I'm gonna give you an opportunity to change them at the end. At the end.
Okay, yeah. Let me get my pad too, because believe it or not, I will be able to write blindfolded. I don't know how I can do it, but I can. Okay, so the first one. I might know this one.
Yeah, so you know 2 out of the 4. You might even know 3 out of the 4. You definitely had 3 out of the 4.
I've had 3 out of the 4.
Sorry.
2 of which I've had enough. 1 of which I've only had once. The other one I've never had.
That was...
tasty.
Alright.
Okay. So... think... Oh god, this was harder than I thought. Next.
Okay. So we're going to put that one back here in case you want to go back to it. Next?
Yes.
There you go.
Should have got water to cleanse the palate. That's okay. Ooh. Wow. Completely different.
Yeah.
Like, insanely different.
You remember the options, right?
I do remember the options.
Okay.
Let's just see if my my taste buds remember the scotch. If that makes sense.
Maybe it'll intimidate you. Let me get the punishment over here. Foley, do you want to hand me his possible punishment? It's the split shot there. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So you don't actually know the entire answer yet.
No, I do. I'm writing shorthand, so I understand.
Okay, so here's number 3.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next. Okay. I think I might know this one. I definitely think I might know this one. I know it's not very positive, but...
Is the blindfold actually making it like more difficult?
This is insanely hard.
So if you got it right, it's actually kind of impressive. So basically, like, we got 2 different scotches here. We have 2 from Highland region, and we have 2 from the Islay region. So basically, if you have Scotland here, the Highland region basically sweeps from northwest all the way down to basically central east, and then the Islay is a small section of islands in the bottom left region of Scotland.
Yes.
So here's number 4.
Oh god. Where is it? In the hand. There we go.
So obviously I'm not going to tell you which ones are Isleys and which ones are the Highlands.
Ooh,
And the last one that Mike had was this one. So this was number 3. And then this is what he's currently having right now.
Alright, well I know it's in a box.
Yeah, you can hear that. It's probably not a good idea
But
on my
they're
part.
all in boxes.
And these are all
except for one,
all single malts. Just so you know, these are all single malts.
See, what's gonna make this a little challenging for me is the fact that my allergies have been acting up. But today I've been pretty good, so my taste should be on.
An excuse.
Don't worry, it's not coronavirus.
But I'd say, like, blended scotches, you will get some blended scotches that I prefer over single malts for sure. I think that's a bad stigma from Scotland that single malts are better than blended. It's 2 different ways of making scotch. Single malt literally just means it's from one distillery. A blended scotch means that they've banded together some different distilleries to make one scotch, and it's just, you can get more output that way, and it's more cost efficient.
Okay, I think.
You think you got what you got? Do you wanna? All right, I'm gonna call out the one, and then you say which one you think it is, and then I'll give you an opportunity to switch anything at the end. So ready?
Yes.
Number 1.
What is it?
Well, no. Tell me
I call it
Yeah,
out.
tell me
I
what
thought
you
you said
think.
your
It's not. I'm not gonna tell you. You haven't said anything yet.
Number 1, 16 year. Lagavulin.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2 is, now forgive me, because I don't know this one as well, Glenlivet, but it's the blue box. The regular, I believe it is.
Okay. I'm not saying okay, saying you're right.
I know.
All right. Number 3.
Number 3, Lagavulin 11, or the Nick Offerman edition.
Nick Offerman. If anybody's got some good Swansonisms, comment them.
Yes, we love Swanson quotes.
All right. Number 4. Which one do you think it is?
Is the Glenlivet 14 year, the purple box.
All right, Chan. I'm gonna tilt these towards you in the order that you drank them, and then you can unblindfold yourself here. And I'm like blocking the camera, sorry, but this is just for effect for him. All right. So, you ready?
Which side did I start on?
Right to left.
Right to left. I knew the Glenlivet, so I messed up.
So he said this one was the second one he tried, and this was the last one he tried. So Mike, unfortunately, buddy,
I knew I messed those 2 up.
you have lost the game.
Ugh.
So just to recap before Mike,
Oh wow, my writing
I have
wasn't that bad for blindfolded.
it actually was pretty good.
Pretty impressive.
I actually have a
You
little
can't even
video
see
clip
that,
I'm gonna edit in to show you what his punishment is. But I'll tell you what it is too. So the first one Mike had was Lagavulin 16 year
I knew I'd nail that one.
from Islay.
You could tell I enjoy that bottle.
Second one he had was Glenlivet 14-year Cognac Cask. This is from the Speyside region, which is technically a sub-region of Highland. That's why I said Highland.
That's the one I've only had once.
Yeah. And these are referred to, like, the Glenlivets, you can refer to them as, like, lunchtime whiskeys. They're very light, very fruity, very nutty.
They're really easy to drink.
The Lagavulins tend to be a little more peaty, have a little more smoke to them, be the bigger whiskeys out of them, and they're very easy to tell. You can tell an Islay whiskey from across the room. You can just smell it.
I wish you guys could smell the difference between these two, because right off the bat,
smell vision.
I knew this was 16.
I want the 16.
Yeah, and then this one.
The third one Mike had was the Nick Offerman.
Glenlivet.
Nick Offerman Lagavulin 11 year.
Never had that either.
And then the last one he had was the Glenlivet Founder Reserve, which is a very,
never had that.
Very, very affordable, very good Scotch, very good single malt. It's around $45 to $50. Obviously, the one here that I think everyone, this is honestly one of the best Scotches in the world right here. The Lagavulin 16 year, which is Ron Swanson's favorite Scotch in the show. If you're a Parks and Rec fan,
and that's not why I buy it. Well, maybe a little bit, but it is quite delicious. I myself, it's good, right?
Try the 11 year and the.
Yeah, let's do these side by side, because I've never done that. So we're going to do a little review time now.
And I'm going to do a side by side of Glenlivet, since I own these bottles, and I own 11 year, but Mike brought the 16.
So again, number 1, 16, this is the one that I'm not
I
going to say.
also think you're prolonging your punishment here.
Yeah, I am. I'm not going to say I regularly drink it, because I don't regularly drink, but when I have Scotch, this is
14 year.
Oh, so good.
I don't condone the use of plastic cups in Scotch tasting, but for today's purpose, I think this is pretty good.
You know, honestly, these are really close. I mean,
I like personally the 11 year is a little more approachable.
Yeah, the 11 year is more approachable.
The
only big difference is this one is not as peaty or that smoky flavor that you get from
and
like
that
the
one's
16
that one's a huge smoke bomb.
Yeah, and 16. I love that. I am a huge fan of that.
And like Islay's known as the peat beast region. Like they are known for their barren, harsh climate, and their whiskeys completely reflect that in general.
Yeah, one of my other favorite whiskeys or bourbons, I should say, is the High West Campfire.
High West Campfire. Again, that's like Scotch inspired though. Those are definitely have some Scotch
smoke bomb, and I love that. It's awesome.
That's like an American single malt, which is like definitely a growing category. It's now officially a whiskey category, the American single malt. And just to say that Scotland is the only people who can make a good Scotch, but Scotland's climate is completely terraformed to make a good Scotch. And like we're definitely gonna do like a Scotch episode where we go into the regions in like some pretty serious depth, I think.
Yeah.
This is literally just an episode for fun and to watch Chan do.
And just to let you know, this episode's probably gonna be minimally edited because, for obvious reasons, we cannot do multiple takes of this. Now that I know everything. So
it's gonna be interesting. This was one take. Like you knew nothing prior to this, right? No. And then he knows nothing.
No, I've been busy with
he knows nothing about what's in this. So
I know one thing that's in that.
I'm gonna spin this so you guys can see. So this is a 50-50 shot, Mike. I'm sorry, buddy. I kind of knew you were gonna fuck up the Glenlivets.
I did too, because I've only had the one once, and the other one I knew it was just strange to me, but they were close. I
gotta get like a little funnel for that.
A funnel?
Well, yeah, to put into the.
Oh, I thought you meant for my punishment. I was like, how am I funneling this? All right, should I just go for it?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, it honestly has a really good nose.
Yeah, have fun with it. I told you might like it.
Wow. I don't know if I do or not. I don't think I do. I actually want more of the hot sauce. Oh yeah, that's better. Wow. The hot sauce is better than whatever the hell was in that side. That's for damn sure.
You want to grab that Dickel shot there? They can show them what's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this is Dickel Tabasco barrel-aged whiskey.
I'm actually really liking this hot sauce. Is this Frank's hot sauce?
It's Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, some good stuff.
Not monetized. We're not sponsored by Frank's. I know I'm not supposed to say that. So, Frank's, don't sue me.
No, but that's a very drinkable hot sauce. I like that.
All right. We're almost there. It might be kind of gross that we drink out of these cups, but it's going to be just you and me drinking this, so fuck it.
Yeah, that's it. Did it come with that little funnel?
No, this is for ice cube mold. Oh, but it works like great. All right.
Oh, dude, you put the ones I drank out of? I thought we were just gonna pour a little from each one.
I got like and I didn't want to do a lot because it's gonna be a boatload.
Yeah, there is gonna be a shit ton.
All right, so to wrap this up, I kind of figured Mike was gonna get the 2 Lagavulins, and I kind of knew the Glenlivets were gonna be a little bit of a trick. Yeah. But it was pretty impressive for being blindfolded. Like, how much did that desensitize you?
Actually, I felt like I'm gonna sound a little like crazy right now, but I felt like my sense of smell was definitely heightened, and my taste.
Well, that's the whole thing, is that you take away one sense and the rest escalate.
Now, I know, like, I'm sure there's going to be some people that might be like, oh, you weren't blindfolded long enough to heighten your senses, but I'll be honest, like, I really relied a lot. I think it's because I'm more concentrating on using my nose and my taste buds than I was visually, so maybe it was just all in my head, but it makes it difficult. Like I said, I just knew I was gonna get that 16 right off the bat.
Yeah, that was like the slam dunk.
Yeah,
I knew you were gonna get that one.
I love that one so much.
But basically, that wraps this episode up. So thank you for watching another episode of Everyday Whiskey. Once again, I'm Dan,
and I'm Mike,
and that's a wrap for this episode. Alright guys, Mike is not going to see this until after we do the editing and stuff like that, because obviously he's going to be a part of the editing, but he doesn't know about his punishment for the show tonight. You'll see what the actual game is we're playing, but if he loses this game, this is what his punishment's going to be, because he's not allowed to know anything about what I'm doing, just so it's funnier that way. So, if you guys didn't know, George Dickel makes a Tabasco whiskey. Yes, I know it's reversed because of the mirror image here, but bear with me here. George Dickel Tabasco barrel aged whiskey. It's okay. And then we actually have these shot glasses that have double sides here like this, so we can do this little split shot of something. It doesn't necessarily have to be alcohol on the other side of it, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna do some frame here. George Dickel Tabasco aged whiskey, and then a little bit of hot sauce on the other side of it. So have fun, Mike.